Most African Americans never get to see the place of our ancestors, but a group of 8 young black men from the Portland area got the chance to go to Africa last summer, and their experience was documented by a young black filmmaker. It not only changed their perspectives on black history, it changed their lives.
We the black stars, we the kings, got our queens with the black cars, say, we the black stars, keep it real with my peeps, say that part again.
Eight young men, from high school seniors to college students, in Ghana over the summer, experiencing the culture and traditions of the ancestors. The Black Stars Homecoming Expedition documentary takes us on the journey with them. The trip and the documentary, an initiative by Word is Bond, a Portland-based nonprofit incubator for young black men to become the leaders of tomorrow by broadening their life and professional experiences.
I've always been very passionate about connecting African American and African identities together. And so when we started Word is Bond back in 2017, it was always in the back of my mind that somehow, some way, going to Africa had to be part of the experience in our 3-year leadership program.
The Black Stars documentary by 22-year-old filmmaker Twix Williams takes us on the trip with the young ambassadors, from the food and culture of Ghana to meeting with Ghana's education minister and with students in the schools, to the sobering experience of a slave castle on Ghana's Gold Coast. Future slaves were held here before being loaded onto ships for the transatlantic slave trade.
Just felt very disgusting and dark just to see that they went through that, and that was the worst part, and I never really learned about that.
You only are really informed about what happened when we get to America, you know? You don't really know much about what we had to endure, you know, our ancestors had to endure in Ghana. So just being able to physically be in the same place our ancestors were, it was a very bittersweet moment.
Bitter because the horrors of slavery are still evident. Sweet because the African experience gave these young men a connection to their history and heritage.
It was definitely a life-changing experience, being able to see honestly, a group of people that looked like me that was just everywhere. I mean, everywhere you looked.
The Black Stars documentary premiered to a sold-out audience at Portland's historic Hollywood Theater. The hope is to have many showings, expanding the horizons of all who see it.
We're going to be showing it in detention facilities where they're incarcerated youth. We're going to be showing it at high schools, at middle schools, and universities across Oregon, entering it into film festivals, and then eventually releasing it free on YouTube so educators can use it in their classroom.
It's a piece that we're gonna be able to follow forever, you know? And the story really keeps going, you know?
The Black Stars Homecoming Expedition documentary will screen at a number of venues to raise money for the next Word is Bond trip to Ghana with a new set of ambassadors. Word is Bond hopes its program can serve as a model for uplifting young black men around the country.